Hey, what's going on, everyone? Surgical Snipes here, back at it again with another FC Mobile video. What is going on, everyone? In this video, I'm going to be explaining my picks, my watch list picks, my transfer targets in Season 9 of FC Mobile. I already made a video on this a couple days ago. This is going to be part 2. This is going to be a more updated version of what I believe would be the best transfer picks for Season 9. Let's get right into it, shall we? All right, for my watch list, let's go through it with by position. So let's start with defense first. All right, so for defense, for your goalies, I'm gonna explain the premium targets and the budget ones. So first, with the budget targets here, we're gonna go with for goalies. You want to go with a 90 Kobo. You can get his red version for 33 mil. Right now they're selling it for 34 mil, 34.1. Or you can go for his gold version for 56 mil right now. Great stats. He has 4 out of 6 stats in the 90s. Probably the best budget transfer pick for goalies. Okay, if you want to spend more now, the more expensive goalies would be the Allison, 94 Allison. He's got 100 positioning and 90s almost across the whole board there. His red version goes for 93 mil, and he'll be a 98 OVR there. You can also go with Ederson. 90s across the board almost everywhere with 102 kicking. Red version turns him into a 98 OVR. They're selling him for about 75 mil right now. He's got a more expensive version. His Team of the Year honorable mentions player version. 90s across the board almost. It's the same card except like 1 or 2 stats are higher. He's going to run you about 20 million more for his red version. You always want to go for the red version of the cards. That way you can put the 4 skill points on them. Then, of course, the top goalies in the game right now. You have the Team of the Season Kobo. 100 diving, 99 positioning, 98 handling, 103 reflexes. So, one of the best goalies in the game. And you can get his red version for 237 million coins right now, which will turn him into 100 OVR. You got Van der Sar here. He's the most expensive one. His red version costs 334 mil coins. But they're selling him for, he's dropping down in price. Cheapest one you can get right now is 317 mil. And if you want the highest OVR goalie right now, it's Ter Stegen, his Centurions version. Red card is 101. OVR is going to run you about 205 million coins right now. And those are my picks for the goalies. I'm most likely going to go for the budget Kobo for now. I'll get his either his red or his gold version within the next couple days. Either that, or I'm just gonna continue using a bronze goalie in legendary division. Anyways, y'all, next is gonna be the right backs. For the budget versions, you can either go with Frimpong, 101 pace, not too good of a defending stat, not too good of a fizz stat with only 74 fizz, but he's got the pace. Or you can go with Benjamin White, 85 pace, 91 defending, 84 fizz. He does cost more though. So if you bump them up to their 96 versions, you know, they'll run about 37 mil for their 96 versions, for the red card versions. 31 mil for White's red card. Of course, their premium versions cost way more. It'll be 89 million for the 98 Frimpong. And 84 mil, or pretty much 85 mil for the 98 Benjamin White. Alright, so those are going to be my right backs. My right backs in my watch list. Alright, now let's go for center backs. Center backs, I'm targeting Kim Min-jae. I already have his weaker version. His stronger version's a bit better. And it goes for a 69 million right now for his 99 version. You know he has great pace, great defending, 100 defending, 99 fizz. Most importantly, he has the power header trait and dives into tackles. So he has the two best traits for a defender. High defensive work rate also. All right, the other two are going to be a Saliba, William Saliba, 88 pace, 100 defending, 101 fizz. High work rate for defense and the power header trait. He's going for 88 million for his 89 million for his 99 card. So these two would be if you're going on a budget. And then for the premium expensive cards, you can go with Van Dijk, his Ultimate Team of the Year player version. He has power header, probably the best center back in the game, most likely. His 99 version is going to run you about 108 million. Then if you guys want to go with the best, the very best in the game, you want to go with Van Dijk's Team of the Season version. His 102 version, 102 card is going to be about 367 million coins. Then you got Paolo Maldini, 91 pace, 104 defending, 93 fizz. High defensive work rate, dives into tackles, but he doesn't have the power header trait, so you may not want to get him. So it'd probably be, you can get the Saliba to rank 100 to 100 OVR if you want. He'll be at least a 100 OVR, and you can get the Van Dijk at 102 OVR. But Saliba is definitely the steal. You know, if you guys want to get a good price for one of the best center backs in the game, go with the Team of the Year honorable mentions, William Saliba. You'll get the 99 version. The 99 version, you'll do fine with him. If you can't take the ball with Saliba or Kim Min Jae, then something's wrong. And Kim Min Jae's red version of card again, 69 mil. So 69 mil and 88 mil. You know, you're looking at probably about 170 million or so, 160, 170 million coins for two solid center backs in Kim Min Jae and Saliba. You don't have to go for the Van Dijk or the Maldini. All right, left backs. Left backs, not too many that I'm picking here. If you're on a budget, you want to go with the Alphonso Davies Team of the Season card right here. 101 pace, 87 defending, 84 fizz. His red rank card, we're going to go for about 63 mil. Tolkien, you want to go with Tolkien also. He costs more. 102 pace, 84 defending, 78 fizz. Not too. His fizz ain't that good, but he's got 100. He's got 102 pace and decent defending. High work rate. Dives into tackles. An excellent card right here. And of course, if you want to go with the more premium Davies card, this one's going to have 103 pace, 86 defending, 84 fizz. His red version's going to cost you about 95 million or more. All right, so those are the left backs. We covered those. We covered the left backs, we covered the right backs and the goalies. And now let's talk about the CDMs. All right, for our CDMs, not too many. I've only picked 3. If you're on a budget, go with Ramirez. Even though this is the star of the show here. CDMs for the price, you're getting a lot here. Ramirez is base card, 92 pace, 92 defending, 88 fizz. He can even shoot the ball, even though he has a 3 weak foot. He can even pass the ball. He dives into tackles. A high work rate and a high defense rate. Ramirez, in my opinion, is the best CDM in the game. A lot of players also go with Toure or Toure. I don't know, Toure. He's got decent pace, decent shooting, 4 for 5 shooting, 86 defending, 89 fizz. He's got long shot taker, playmaker, even though you really don't need that as a defender. So he's more of a shooter than a defender. Well, he can defend also. He can do both pretty much. But I don't really rely on my CDMs to score the goals. So you don't really need to have a high shooting or even a high passing stat as a defender. But if you guys need him, his red version, his 99 version goes for his 99 card goes for 61 million right now. Of course, the most expensive one that I would get would be Rodri. 84 pace, 97 defending, 89 fizz. 100 version is gonna get you is gonna run you about 97.5 mil. All right, so that covers the defense. Let's talk about the midfielders here. Let's start from the beginning here. So the budget versions, even though these are more like the middle tier versions, I would say. I would go with a Patrick Vieira. 94 pace, 91 defending, 91 fizz. Power header also. Power header trait with a high defensive work rate. I like to run my team, my midfielders, as defense more than offense. So that way you have extra defenders. That's why I run the 4-3-3 holding formation. A lot of players run the 4-3-3 attack, but I'm not a big fan of the cams. You know, I'm more of a defender. I don't need an extra attacker. You know, with my three attackers, that's more than enough. So midfielders, yeah, we're gonna go more defense. So Vieira is probably the best one for defense. Crazy pace, crazy defending, crazy everything pretty much. And then is the other midfielder I would get would probably be Valverde. Amazing pace. He can shoot the ball. He can pass. He can defend. And a high work rate on both sides of attack and defense. So his 99 cards gonna run you about 99 million. And I forgot if I mentioned Vieira's 99 cards will run you about 88 million right now. You can also get, if you're a little bit more on a budget, you can go with the 95 Rodri, 82 pace, 96 defending, 88 fizz, high work rate on defense. Alright, so if you want to well out, more expensive midfielders here, you can go with Bruyne. I wouldn't get him, even though he's one of the best midfielders in the game. He doesn't really fit with my play style because I'm more about defense. I just have him on my watch list just to have him there. But if you're more attack minded with your midfielders, then Bruyne is going to be the midfielder to go for, right? With 86 pace, 92 shot, 103 passing stat, which is insane. But you're not going to get too much defense out of him. He can take the long shot. Excellent for long passes if you guys know how to do that. Playmaker trait, a must-have for an attacking midfielder. And yeah, De Bruyne if you're more offensive-minded with your midfielders. We got the Jude Bellingham card here. Is going to be, oh, and then I forgot here the De Bruyne card. His red version, his 100 card will run you about 143 mil. Jude Bellingham, he has a high work rate and a high defense rate. He has dived into tackles, so he has a defensive trait. His defense is solid, his pace is solid, his shooting is solid, his passing is really good. Great card to have on both sides. His 100 version will run you about 135 mil. All right, you can also get the premium Vieira card. The upgraded version is his team of the season icons version. Crazy stats here. This is crazy. You know, 98 pace, 95 defending, 98 passing, 94 fizz. Crazy card, crazy card. Crazy defense here. And of course, last but definitely not least, the best midfielder in the game. Forever. It's Ruud Gullit. The Gullit card. What can I say about Ruud Gullit, man? there's nothing to say about Ruud Gullit because everybody knows that if you're gonna get a midfielder, the best one to get is Ruud Gullit. He does everything, y'all. 97 pace. He can shoot. He can pass. He can dribble. He can even defend. He's got speed dribbler. He can make plays and he can hit the header with the power header. High work rate on both sides. The most premium midfielder choice in the game, Ruud Gullit. And that'll be the midfielders, y'all. All right, let's start with the attackers here now. All right, let's start with the wingers. You can go with the Mbappe card or the Vinny card. Most likely, I'll be targeting Vinny Jr. for his Team of the Year version. Team of the Year nominees, Vinny Jr. High work rate, high defense work rate. He has the finesse shot. He has the speed dribbler traits, which is a must-have. His 98 versions, his 98 cards gonna run you about 97 mil, 97.7 mil. Of course, you have the Mbappe's. His Winter Wild Cards version I wouldn't get, even though it's a great card. He has another 95 version here, which is a bit better. It's a little bit more pricier, but not too much. His Winter Wild Cards version is 101 pace, 93 shot, with the speed dribbler trait. But his Team of the Year version has a bit more better stats, 104 pace, 95 shot. And of course, his Well card has a bit more pace, a little bit better shooting, and the stats are a bit better across the board for his Ultimate Team of the Year card right here. So that'll be good there. What I would do though is I wouldn't even get the Mbappe cards. For my left wing, I'd probably just go with Vinny Jr. If I had the coins, of course, I would go with Mbappe with either his Ultimate Team or his Team of the Year nominees card, or Team of the his Team of the Year nominees card. But I don't think for what I'm trying to do here with the offense, I don't think Mbappe is the best choice for left wing. It'll be Vinny Jr. With 103 pace, 88 shot. He has less shot than Mbappe's. Of course, his premium version would be the best one because it has 106 pace. He's the fastest. But not everybody can well out and spend 208 million on his well card, on his 100 version. So even his base version costs a lot. So of course Mbappe is the best left winger in the game, but with Vinny Jr. for half the price or more than half the price, you can't go wrong. And plus, if you want to have Mbappe on your squad still, you can have Vinny Jr. as your left winger and get the Mbappe, the 93 version. You can either get his 97 version, his 97 card for 59 million, or his 98 card for 96 million right now. The stats are weaker, but it'll be a 98 overall Mbappe. If you want to have Vinny Jr. and Mbappe on the same team still. More on that later, since I will discuss my offense strategy when it comes to my targets here. Alright, so I just talked about the wingers. Before I talk about the strikers, let's talk about the right wingers. Alright, the right wingers, if you're on a budget, go with the Dembele card. The 92 Dembele season pass card. Get his red version, 96. They're selling it for 37 mil. Or you can go for his 97 for 59 million if you're on a budget. Great pace, decent shot, 5 for 5. No weak foot, he's 5 for 5. But his defending and fizz is terrible. You don't have to worry about his defending, but his fizz is terrible. So he'll get bodied if they get him. Like as soon as a defender touches him that has high defensive stats, they'll just push him to the ground pretty much. Speed dribbler trait, a must-have. Make sure you guys go with wingers that have the speed dribbler trait. That way you guys can be fast out there and you can make the runs. And then, of course, if you want to start spending more coins, Vieira is probably my next target right there. At 95 for his base card, 103 pace, 90 shot. His fizz is decent, it's not the best. It's more on the weaker side, but it's in the yellow stat. But he's fast. He's really fast, so he can take the long shot as well. And he has speed dribbler, so if you go for his red version, his 99 card will be around 109 million. Alright. And then if you want to well out more, you can go for the Messi cards. Or the Salah. But check this out, Messi's the GOAT, right? Like he's the GOAT of the game. But in this game in FC Mobile, would I rather get Messi or Vieira? If we took out the OVR out of the picture and just go on their base stats, I mean, look at this. Vieira has 103 pace with a 90 shot. Messi has 98 pace with a 95 shot. Messi has the better shot. Vieira is the faster player. Let's not forget about Salah. Salah is like in the middle of those both. Right? Salah, 100 pace, 96 shot. Better shot than Messi. And faster. So pretty much almost everybody will tell you that the Salah card, his Team of the Year honorable mentions card, is the best right winger card out of all of them. And he's half the price of the Messi. But for 57 million, for his base card, Vieira, you're getting 103 pace with 90 shots. So for 105 mil or 109 million right now, you can get his 99 version. That's all you need. He'll be super fast. He'll be lightning quick if you have Vieira. This Salah card also has all the good traits also. Finesse shot, long shot, and speed dribbler. So Salah is the best right winger in the game. Messi costs the most. But Salah has the best base stats. Maybe if you rank up Messi all the way to his red version at level 25, maybe his stats will be faster or better than Salah's. We don't know. I'm just going off the base stats. You know, Messi's stat 98, 95 compared to Salah's 196. Salah has more pace and more shot. I think better fizz also, 83 fizz compared to Messi's fizz, 76 fizz. So Messi's the GOAT though, don't get me wrong. But we're talking about the stats here. The base stats. So anyways, I'm probably not going to get any of these cards. I'm just going to go with Al Owiren. Because he has the pace. Alright, so that's it for the wingers. Alright, now the strikers. If you're on a budget, if you're on a budget, you can go with the Mbappe card that I have, the base gold Mbappe card right here. He goes for his base version goes for 9.9 mil. His red version, like the one I have, his red card goes for 28 mil right now. Probably the best striker right now out of that's under 95. Or I should say under 95, yeah. I'm scoring a shitload of goals with Mbappe's card right here. So all you really need is the fucking Mbappe card here, the base, the FC Gold player base card. At least the red rank, you'll be alright, you know. Of course, if you want to spend more on a Mbappe striker, and you want to go with his this card right here, his welcome to FC Mobile player card. It's an older card, but it works fine. You can rank him up all the way to 98. You can get his 98 version for 96 mil, or you can get his red version for half the price for 59 mil. And you'll be able to compete with the best of them. Alright, now for the more expensive strikers right now. We have Ronaldo here. I wouldn't get him. And Ronaldo's one of the GOATs also, you know, but his pace is too slow. His pace is too slow. 86 pace. He's got a great shot though, 99 shot. He can take the long shot, power header. But when it comes to doing the runs, if you play him as a target striker, he'll freaking score goals like it's nothing. But since my offense is more geared to just running the ball all the way, making the runs with the striker, with either the wingers or the striker, I wouldn't put this Ronaldo on my team. Unless I completely change my play style and just play him as a target striker. Alright, and then of course the price here. Base version's 127 million. Red version's 152 million. Alright, then we got Vinny Jr. here. The striker version. Most people wouldn't play him as a striker because of his 89 shot. But his pace is insane. It's the fastest Vinny Jr. card out there, 104 pace. He's got one more pace than his left wing version. And yeah, if you just want to go for the crazy runs and shots really not that important to you, then you go with the Vinny Jr. striker version, the striker card of Vinny Jr. High attack, high work rate, high defensive work rate, high everything there. Finesse shot and speed dribbler, you can't go wrong. But if his shot's too low for you guys with only 89 shots starting, then don't go for him. His 99 card will get you, you can get him for 102 million. Here's the division rivals Ronaldo card. 90 pace, 95 shot. If you play more as a target striker than and a long shot taker, he'll do wonders. Then of course his Team of the Year version here, Ultimate Team of the Year version. 91 pace, 101 shot. He can make the runs also, but not as fast as Mbappe or Vinny Jr. He's got a great shot, 101 shooting. Base will cost you, base card will cost you about 230 mil. 100 card will cost you about 290 mil. And since we're talking about Ronaldo right now, here's his well card right here. Team of the season. It goes for 418 million right now. And then his red card will get you for 915 million. All right, then we got the Haaland cards. Haaland is the striker you want to get if you're going for headers. He can shoot also perfectly, you know, if you know how to shoot right. 102 shot, 96 pace. He can make the runs. He's got excellent fizz, also 97. He has that amazing power header trait that everybody spams. He's like the ultimate cross spamming striker. But you don't have to use him as a cross spamming striker. You could always just shoot the ball regularly with him and he'll freaking make it as well. So one of the best strikers in the game as well, of course. All right, then we got R9 Ronaldo. Wait, before I say that, let's see. So the base Haaland card, the base Haaland version will be 116 mil. And then his red card will be 101. His 101 OVR card will be about 136 mil. All right, now R9 Ronaldo, the Phenom. We're talking 101 pace, 100 shot, 100 dribbling, 81 fizz, 83 passing. He has a speed dribbler. He has the finesse shot. The only thing that's wrong with R9 is his work rate. Medium work rate. If that doesn't bother y'all, then y'all can get him. As amazing as he is, why go for a striker that has a medium work rate when you can go for a striker that has a high work rate? Don't get me wrong, he was the best striker in football. The Phenom. But in the game, medium work rate. But if you're really good at the game, then that won't matter. Or if you're just an R9 fan, then you'll just get his card anyway. So everything's great except for the medium work rate. His base version will run you about 281 mil. Red version will run you about 333 mil. All right, last but not least, this will be the striker of choice if I had to pick one. Eusebio. Eusebio has 100 pace, 102 shot, 92 passing, 98 dribbling. He'll get bodied though when he gets hit by defenders, but with his 78 fizz. But he has a high work rate. He has speed dribbler, and he can take the long shot. And with 100 pace base stat, you can only imagine when you rank him up just how fast he'll go. So out of all those strikers, I'd probably go with Eusebio. His 101 card will run you about 158 mil. And that's it, y'all. I think I covered all the players on my watch list from all the positions here in Season 9. Let me know what you guys think. If there's some other target players that I missed that you would add to your team. This is my Season 9 watch list. And yeah, that's it, y'all. It's your boy Surgical Snipes. And I'll see you in the next one.